My name is Vicki Smith. I'm the Executive Director for the American Heart Association here in Central Arkansas. And I'm so excited to see all of you today. I love seeing red when we're doing Go Red type events, and today is no exception. Your presence speaks volumes about your dedication to improving the health and lives of women in our community. Our work would not be possible without your support, so thank you for being here. I'd also like to extend a heartfelt thank you to our sponsors that include, they're a vital part of our mission, as you know, that include, CVS Health is our national sponsor, and locally Baptist Health, CHI St. Vincent, I need to slow down a bit, I apologize, and First Horizon. And our media sponsors include Power 92.3, Soiree Magazine, and THV 11. Let's give everybody a hand for that. I also want to recognize some very important volunteer leaders that are here with us today that are part of the Central Arkansas Board of Directors. In the front row here is Brandy Harp, our current board chair. Thank you, Brandy, for being here. And you'll hear from her in a minute. And Tanya James from Argos Bank, also a board member here. And we're so glad you both are here. Thank you for your support. And I want to just say thank you for wearing red. It's more than just a color. It's a powerful symbol of awareness and action in the fight against heart disease. It's the leading cause of death among women. And I didn't know that when I started this job. So that's really significant to me. Being a woman, I want to embrace that and create awareness myself. So on your way out, on the other room, there's some red dress pins. If you don't have one, be sure to grab one, wear it the rest of the day, and help us create that awareness. Now I'm very honored to introduce our MC for the day, longtime American Heart Association advocate, Corey Keller.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Corey Keller, and I'm so happy to be here with you today. Since 2004, Go Red for Women has addressed the awareness and clinical care gaps of women's greatest health threat, cardiovascular disease. We haven't done it alone. We reach our goals working with organizations and individuals who share our vision for better health, and today, the Go Red for Women community is stronger than ever. For over 2 decades, we have been saving and improving women's lives by advancing equitable research and care, advocating for inclusive health policies, and raising awareness. As women grow and change, so does their risk for cardiovascular disease. Go Red for Women is here for their health and well-being at every age, stage, and season of their lives. The American Heart Association is prepared to meet the evolving needs of women now and at every age, every stage, and every season of their lives as their trusted, relevant source for credible, equitable health solutions. Every movement needs a leader, and this year, guiding the Central Arkansas market through her volunteer leadership is our esteemed board chair, Brandy Harp. Please welcome Brandy to the podium now.
I am so proud to be a part of this special day because when passionate people unite behind a cause, that's when real change and awareness expands. In this room today, each of us carry a story. The more I'm involved with the American Heart Association, the more I learn just how many people are impacted by cardiovascular and stroke issues. It may be a mother who's told her heart may not be strong enough to carry her pregnancy, a sister who relies on medication to stay healthy, a friend who's become a caregiver for someone they love, or a family who watched their daughter collapse during a high school basketball game. I was actually present for that. You never know, some people never know that they have hidden conditions. Later this morning, you're going to hear from 6 incredible women who have faced these challenges head on. Their stories are powerful reminders of why we're all here today and why this fight matters. We're so proud to share their stories. Go Red for Women is more than just wearing red. It's more than sharing heart health facts. It's about women making a commitment to stand together and make a difference. to make sure that we are forwarding heart-healthy standards which start today. Now let's welcome Kennedy Holland, Miss Arkansas 2025, to the podium.
As Brandy mentioned, we can all make choices that will lead to a healthier lifestyle. The majority of cardiovascular events can be prevented with lifestyle changes and education. While we can personally make decisions for ourselves and our families, the American Heart Association has a group devoted to supporting policies that help build healthier communities. It's their heart-powered network. To share more about this group and how you can get involved, now I'd like to welcome Dr. Arnessa Bennett, Circle of Red Chair, to the podium.
Good afternoon. For over 30 years, You're the Cure, the American Heart Association grassroots network has brought together citizens from all walks of life who are passionate about helping their communities come together healthier. Part of the reason we are here today is to underscore the American Heart Association's work with policymakers. Our current work is focused on key issues. Now I'm going to give you 6 key issues. Improving maternal health in Arkansas and making sure mothers have access to affordable and seamless care for all women giving birth up to a year after they give birth, and working to protect and to give access and give great health care, and to make sure that all Arkansans have access to a smoke-free environment, and to develop and implement a stroke system and care that makes sure that when patients have strokes, they have quality care from the time they call 911 all the way until they are released from the hospital. And also funding for double up food bucks. This is an opportunity for participants to be able to access fresh fruits and vegetables. And also our coronary vascular emergency response plan to ensure that all schools one day will have a plan to access emergency services. Now this is the fun part. I've gotten through the serious part. I get to introduce our former First Lady. I got an opportunity to speak to her, and so I kind of asked her, hopefully one day she will write a book to share some of her secrets that we women would like to hear. I introduce you to some, and some you already know, our former First Lady, Ms. Susan Hutchinson.
Thank you. You're so kind. We got to talking. Ace and I just celebrated our 52nd wedding anniversary. My one and only true love, and it's been a great and to have been in politics all this time, so much of this time. It's unusual, I think. But the quick word is be intentional. And men, you gotta by flirting with her, don't stop once you got her. Okay. And ladies, same for you. You got him, so keep him. And I'm embarrassing my daughter right now if she hears about this. She's not here today. But you brought out a lot of good things that I was thinking too when I first went on the American Heart Association board back in Fort Smith. That's where we raised the family. We moved there with 3 children and left with the 4th child. But Asa took up the position under President Reagan to be the youngest at the time United States Attorney. And we ended up staying there and raising the family there, and I got involved. But what was unusual was to find out this is not an old man's disease. This is everybody's disease. This is everybody's issue. We all have blood vessels and capillaries and pumping heart and all these different things, and there's so many things that can affect the whole system, and that's true of women as well. And so stunningly, I thought I was going to be a doctor, and I majored in biology and minored in chemistry, and there's just so much, and then you discover so much of the studies that have been done in the past were done on men. I'm sorry, women are very different in more ways than you see, okay? Our chemistry is different, wiring's different, our blood vessels are smaller. We may have the same symptoms of a man for a heart attack or a problem with the cardiovascular, but ours oftentimes are different. And that's what saved my dad's life, was to know and to see if we don't have the American Heart Association, if we don't have our advocates out there making sure our doctors are telling us about the warning signs, even if they're a dermatologist, you know, they need to let us know. And it doesn't have to be all of them, because I pointed out to my local board, the way you write that, it's like you got to have all of these, you know, just check it off, you know. No, just one. Just one. One should be enough to let you know, go ahead and check it out. And that's what saved my dad's life when he had a heart attack coming on. And he was like 76 at the time, and home sleeping, and had to keep going to the bathroom, upset, whatever, with a gastrointestinal. And then he realized he was sweating profusely in the middle of winter, December. And it's like, this is shocking, I should not be sweating. And he couldn't get the sweating to stop, and he remembered his older brother having heart attack, that this was the key sign that he had. So he called my sister for help, and they got him to the hospital in time to revive him 3 times. And he lived another 3 years. But it was another 3 years of good life, and being around and seeing more grandkids being born and great-grands. So life is precious, and we need to take care of it as much as we can. And we've known of babies born with congenital heart failure, 20-somethings dying of an aneurysm. I mean, it's just out there. And thank God that we're doing the research and getting the word out in our hospitals. And something I learned just recently is that in the state of Arkansas, not all of our hospitals have a maternity ward in Arkansas. Not all of our hospitals have a birthing room. They don't have the OBGYN. They're not there. I had an emergency C-section with my second baby. We had enough time. She wasn't under duress, but she wasn't gonna come anyway but to open me up. She was sideways, and she was all messed up with her umbilical cord. There was no other way. But I was in Rogers, Arkansas. I wasn't in the middle of one of our very rural counties without a hospital. So it's very important, and they could be, the baby could be in stress during the delivery, the mom in stress during the delivery, not knowing that there would be an issue. It's a lot of things. And if they'd just been in the right place with the right person, it had been a whole different story. Just like with these survivors. And I'm very, very, very thankful for our survivors and for the people who made it happen. Thank you.
Thank you, First Lady Hutchinson. What a powerful story, and we're so, so grateful to get to celebrate those survivors today. We've talked a lot about statistics, But those statistics take on a completely new depth when they're paired with the faces who have personally been impacted. Heart disease has waged a silent war on women for too long. But today we stand together to turn the tide, and that is exactly what Go Red for Women does best. You're about to meet 6 incredible fighters whose stories are as powerful as they are inspiring. This is the 2025 Central Arkansas Survivor Gallery. Please welcome our first survivor, Emma Grace Bradley. Emma Grace was diagnosed with a rare combination of congenital heart defects and faced a series of life-threatening challenges in her first months. But against all odds, Emma Grace not only survived, she thrived, becoming a vibrant, compassionate young woman who continues to inspire everyone she meets. Next, we have Mia Larkin. At just 11 years old, Mia Larkin brings light and energy to every room she enters. But her path hasn't been easy. Born prematurely and diagnosed with a life-threatening heart condition as an infant, Mia underwent emergency surgery that saved her life. Today, she is a thriving 4th grader whose resilience and spirit continue to inspire everyone around her. Next, we have Patrice Green. While on vacation, Patrice experienced what felt like a simple pulled muscle, but it turned out to be a life-threatening aortic dissection. Her survival depended on a rapid diagnosis, emergency surgery, and her sheer resilience. Today, Patrice lives with gratitude and purpose, turning her experience into a powerful message of hope and advocacy. Next, we have Tina Bailey. In 2019, Tina was rushed to the hospital with severe breathing issues and was diagnosed with congestive heart failure. Her heart functioned at just 10%. With the determination and the help of a wearable defibrillator, she made remarkable progress, though setbacks from illness have tested her strength again. Through it all, Tina remains committed to living a long, healthy life, showing us what true perseverance really looks like. Next, we have Tori Beth Poland. Tori Beth was just 10 years old when a routine checkup led to a life-changing diagnosis, a rare genetic mutation linked to Duchenne muscular dystrophy and a weakened heart. For a young girl who thrived on giving her all, learning to self-limit was one of her toughest challenges. But Tori continues to face each day with courage and purpose, proving that her condition may shape her journey but will never define her. And finally, we have Yolanda Harvey. Yolanda's health journey began in her 20s with high blood pressure, a diagnosis she didn't take seriously until it nearly cost her everything. In 2021, she suffered a stroke while preparing for a family event, and only a quick action from her husband saved her life. Today, Yolanda shares her story to raise awareness about the dangers of untreated hypertension and the power of listening to your body and your loved ones. And those are our survivors. What incredible stories. To each of our survivors, thank you. Your courage, your stories, and your strength remind us why this work matters so deeply. The American Heart Association works tirelessly to bring awareness to the symptoms of heart disease and stroke, which can be different for women. And your voices help bring those messages to life. You are the heartbeat of this movement, and we are so grateful for each of you. Thank you so much to everyone for coming out today. Thank you again to our speakers and to our local sponsors, Baptist Health, First Horizon, and CHI St. Vincent. Our media sponsors are THV11 and Power 92.3 and Soiree Magazine. Thank you to our volunteer leaders, our legislators, and our featured survivors and their loved ones, our Go Red for Women supporters, Miss Arkansas Kennedy Holland and Miss Arkansas's teen Amelia Lissaway. And thank you to Trapnell Hall for providing such a beautiful location and Black Swan Catering for the delicious appetizers, so make sure you get some free leave. Before we leave, we kindly ask that our survivors and program guests please meet by the step and repeat background for photos. And one more important note, don't forget to join us at the Central Arkansas Go Red for Women Luncheon on October 16th right here in Little Rock at Ron Robinson Center. Please visit the table at the back for more information about how you can become a sponsor or to purchase tickets for the event. There are also posters with QR codes you can scan as well. For more information, feel free to reach out to LaConda Watson at laconda.watson@heart.org. Thank you all so much and have a great rest of your day.